Hey y'all, today I want to talk about Minecraft. If you've not seen any of the 400 uploads that always come after an update, the game added a new ore, Netherite. The community, of course, freaking out because basically it's the cave update they've been waiting for years, but like a secret one, like loot boxes. I won't deny it, I'm quite excited about this update for two reasons. One, it's pretty badass, and two, it gives us a rough idea of the direction Minecraft is going with its future updates. However, I'm a huge believer in playing devil's advocate. I do it all the time. And yes, I am skeptical about the hype of the new ore, even if it doesn't come from the depths of hell itself, which is pretty hardcore. But before I talk about why I'm skeptical, let's talk about how we got here. On May 6, 2018, about a year and a half ago, a YouTuber by the name of JSlat uploaded a very popular video called A Tribute to Minecraft. He gives insight to the nostalgia for Minecraft and how it no longer has that same spark it used to have so many years ago. That the game, while still Minecraft, has changed forever and no longer has the community it once did. Instead, new games like Fortnite are becoming the quote-unquote new Minecraft. While the video was massively popular, it is hard to argue that the video was right. I honestly believed that it was true when I first saw the video. And while, sure, the game no longer has the spotlight it once had, my research actually says otherwise. I have researched a couple of sources, which are in the description, to give a rough idea of the monthly Minecraft users. These are in no way completely proven because I cannot find the official numbers, only what is said in interviews. As you can see, from a tweet on February 27, 2017, by the official Mojang account, the monthly active users in that month were around 55 million. It's still quite a sizable amount of players, knee-deep in the days of Minecraft being out of the spotlight. From another website called Statista, the monthly active users had risen to 74 million by January 2018. That was 5 months before the video was made by JSlat. Minecraft seems to still have a positive trend in the amount of monthly players, even without the spotlight being on it. So yes, while the video was hugely popular, it is not a true fact that Minecraft had in any way lost users. However, what had happened over the next year is quite interesting. Minecraft's Update Aquatica released on July 18th, 2018, which was 2 months after that JSlat video. The update wasn't like any other that had come to the game in years. It came with a host of new dungeons, mobs, loot, biomes, and even the ability to swim. This showed a new direction in the updates the game developers were making. This update can be seen as a starting point for the talks of the highly requested Cave update by the community. But the most important event was June 21st, 2019, a year after the tribute to Minecraft. The biggest YouTuber, PewDiePie, made his first Minecraft Let's Play. This went on to be a huge success, and the data does show. If we look at the data again, on March 2019, the monthly active players had reached 91 million. Compare that to the 71 million in January 2018. However, on September 2019, the monthly active users had reached 112 million. This is almost doubling the rate of both the last 2 years in the span of 6 months. Keep in mind, PewDiePie's first Minecraft video came out on June 21st, 2019. It could be argued this was the final push needed to get the game back on the map. While at the time, the Tribute to Minecraft video was about accepting Minecraft as a game of yesteryear, ironically, only months later, the game would begin the charted course towards a new beginning. The combination of a huge new direction and updates with the start of PewDiePie's Minecraft series have revived the game's community altogether. This all leads us to today, where we know the next Minecraft update is going to be the Nether, and make changes to the game in new and exciting ways. Minecraft appears to be in the spotlight once more. So why am I skeptical about the new Netherite ore? Since it appears Minecraft has recently become popular again. Because I think the biggest problem Minecraft has is not the lack of new and interesting updates. No, the game's been getting players even without those. It's the lack of goals. Back before the Aquatica update, the last major addition to Minecraft that involved any sort of goal was on November 14, 2016. This was not even that major, just adding the woodland mansions, a few new enemies, and a new rare item. So for 3 years, Minecraft had no new dungeons, enemies, loot, and most importantly, goals. You can imagine the game would get quite stale to a lot of people after the first year alone, not to mention 3. Minecraft had garnered the image of a sandbox world where you could build anything, much like Legos. However, unlike Legos, Minecraft could not sell boxes of X-Wings and Batmobiles with instructions to build the cool-looking object on the side of the box. Building, ironically, is not the driving factor of the game, or at least the original game. It's like saying Fallout 4 is a sandbox game where the objective is to build shelters everywhere. No, in the original game, Minecraft was a survival experience. You built because you had to. It was a reaction to the situation. Unfortunately, the community has split as the game's changed. There are now 2 groups of people who play the game. the ones that yearn for that survival experience, and the ones who are creative builders, the sandbox people, the ones who play Minecraft not as a game, but as a canvas to their masterpieces. The latter has become the dominant culture in Minecraft. This is no more apparent than the 1.12 update that came out on June 7, 2017. This was during the 3-year hiatus from the Woodland Mansions and the Aquatic update. The update was called The World of Color, and it added new blocks, changed the UI, and changed some of the old blocks. That's it. No new dungeons, enemies, loot, mechanics, and most importantly, no new goals. It is all too apparent that Minecraft had abandoned the forgotten survival players and catered to the builders. However, it appears Mojang has begun to turn the tides, focusing now on that survival-based experience. Why, I do not know. Maybe the devs got bored or something. Whatever the case is, it appears Mojang has finally started adding little goals into the game, like finding underwater temples or defending villages. But I believe, despite their best efforts, these goals are temporary, because they are just adding content rather than innovating in a very uncontested genre. Let's look at an upcoming game called Hytale, which is made by the people who made Hypixel, which, if you don't know, it's a group of Minecraft servers. The game is, in many ways, an idealized version of Minecraft for those who enjoy the survival-based experience. The first announcement trailer was released on December 13, 2018, and currently has 54 million views. The game, while not out yet, promises a complex survival RPG with a Minecraft sandbox philosophy built within. Considering this is being made by one of the biggest and longest running Minecraft servers, the developers seem to understand what was missing from the game. It appeals to the oh-so-forgotten Minecraft users of old, with bosses, quests, and goals, while expanding the sandbox builder mode by adding in-game modding. While not out yet, the game has already succeeded in bringing to light the issues that have been plaguing Minecraft for years. The lack of goals. Here's a thought. Why is Hytale actually so popular? Coincidentally, there is another example of the same scenario that played out last year. The announcement of The Outer Worlds, which was praised by the game community. But why? Well, it was developed by Obsidian Entertainment, the guys who made the legendary Fallout New Vegas, a game that innovated the RPG genre to heights unprecedented, only to be followed 5 years later with Fallout 4, to be quite frank, a lackluster experience. By 2019, the RPG community has become used to dealing with below-average games. The bar is now low enough that a game that is anything above mediocre could get the community riled up. Thus, when The Outer World was announced, the community began to realize they didn't have to settle for mediocrity. They hoped for innovation. What could be dangerous to Minecraft is if Hytale releases even a tenth of what is shown in the trailers. We could see a serious competitor to a genre that has been lacking in years. This is the root of the problem. It is why I am skeptical about the addition of Netherite. The Minecraft community is like the RPG community. It's been punished venom snaked into a below mediocre game with no innovation, waiting for the simplest addition to justify the lack of progress made. The game is lacking in features that they have long ignored from a huge part of the community. And while these newest updates show a positive change, the rate and size of these updates are insignificant when we look at the other competitors. Let me ask you, are these updates really worth a year waiting for? Is the Netherite going to hold everybody's attention for that long? Should you be satisfied with the Cats movie? Back to what I said earlier about Netherite, and including the new biomes that are being added, is that these are temporary solutions to the game. The game suffers from long-term goals. For example, why are there only 2 bosses in the game? Why is there no questing system? Why can you not build your own kingdom? What is the point of having armor if you have nothing to test it on? Instead of asking for a cave update, we should be asking, why add another ore when wooden weapons are completely useless? These are the questions we need to be asking about Minecraft, not a cave update that adds 1 new ore. In conclusion, I am skeptical. Don't get me wrong, when the update comes out, I'll play it for a couple weeks at most, but because these are just temporary changes, I'm positive I'll get bored. And yes, while the data shows Minecraft has continued to be successful, even with the state it's in, there is an apparent lack of innovation in the genre. I believe Minecraft is in trouble, and while the changes made now are a much needed improvement, if Hytale lives up to the hype, we could see a decline in users. Do we really want to see Minecraft go? A game that is so dear to our hearts for so many years? Think about how many genres have been created from this one game. Even Fortnite traces its origins back to Minecraft Hunger Games. We should not be okay with the fact that it took nearly a decade to add a new ore that, in the long term, really accomplishes nothing. In fact, the only innovation I have seen in Minecraft is the microtransactions and character emotes. That's it. I do love the game, and I always will. But like loved ones, we expect them to push themselves to greater heights because we believe in them. And no, I'm not calling the game a loved one, just a metaphor. Don't get all weird with me. Hey y'all, thanks for watching. This may sound a little like worse, but you know I'm eating a sandwich. You know. Anyways, this took a long time to make. And I really just wanted to try out a bunch of different ways I can record shit, and it was really fun. So if you would, be sure to leave a like. What is the other thing you say? It's leave a like and oh, subscribe. Oh yeah, that one. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'll be sure to. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I gotta go. Bye bye.